He's already there, so that's good. I want to go back and look at the bulletin board. Something we forgot to do yesterday. So you caught it? A bit too easy, huh? Okay, let's move on to the next test then. Catch 3 walleyes and I'll give you some really juicy info. Yeah, he's that way. He's going to tell us about the great whitefish. And we've already posted a video of us catching the white sturgeon. That's what he's going to tell us about eventually. Once we catch the other things. He teases us a little bit, but that's okay. We could do a bourbeau. That's over by what we're catching already, the walleyes. Want to go for a bourbeau? That's a walleye. We can get bonus points for the target fish, okay? That's our target and our bonus. Let's go get them walleyes. Whoops. We ain't got time for sniper casting right now or anything.
Yeah, we'll do that when we get the freezer.
Although it's nice to practice that because it does help you in the long run. But still, we're not going to go through a whole lot to do that. Not right now. The only problem with taking the walleye as a challenge fish, since we're going after that today, is they make it a little bit harder to catch a challenge fish sometimes. But we're not going to let that bother us because they're not too hard to catch. We can catch them anyway. Have confidence that we'll get it done. So where we catch them at is right over here. It's as you go through this little railroad crossway or whatever that is, road or whatever it is. It's a bridge of some type. You can catch them right in there. So we're going to pull up. It's a large fish, so we need to change tackle. And stop about right here. It's a good spot. Okay, so we want a float fish. We want to go with the Storm Killer 1800, the Lunker Keeper, and the Quick Hitter Large. It looks like one right in front. So we're going to cast right there. I think that's one. Nope, that's a bourbeau. Okay, that's all right though. Not a bad catch. That's a walleye right there. Got the first one. Got one. There we go. Walleye. Got one. Need two more.
Yeah, we're going to get a cutscene today.
I don't think that's a walleye. Looks like a bobola from here. We'll see though. Could be wrong. That looks like a walleye. All right. One more. It's a small one, but that works. Different one, musky. That's good. We need to catch different types of fish. We just need to get one more of these, the one we want though. All right, there's one. Got it. Walleye. Still another small one, but it works. We won that contest. So he's got to tell us his secret now.
He better tell us. I'm not kidding.
We're not going to be mean, but still, he should tell us. Can't believe you finished this test too. Well, a promise is a promise. Here's that juicy info I told you about. This lake is famous for trout and salmon. But beyond that, there's a rare fish here that's renowned as the largest freshwater fish. The monster of lake fishing. The white sturgeon lurks in these waters. Hope you can catch it.
White sturgeon? That's way too easy.
So we got enough time. I think we should go catch us a Hyneria. Real quick. Got the rest of the day. Got some time. Oh, I don't have to rent it again. I don't know what I was thinking. And then we'll come on tomorrow and do Kirkle River, maybe tomorrow or sometime. And and then we'll earn the boat. We go to earn the boat, and then we'll see. I think he's going to give us another challenge. Tell you the truth.
Yeah. Are you going to do that other challenge before getting the boat?
I think you have to do it. You have to catch a certain amount of species of fish before I give it to you.
Well, did you catch a certain amount of species?
I'm not sure. I don't think we caught that many fish yet. We'll have to catch a lot of fish between now and then. Because there's a lot of fish we left behind in each of the areas. So now this fish is huge. The Hyneria is very large. The key to catching it is you have to catch it close to land. So it has to bounce into the land, hit the land, and bounce back to you before it gets 100 feet out. If it gets 100 feet or greater, it's breaking your line. There's no two bits about it. There's no discussion. It's going to break. So that's why I circle around close to the water. Catching in the middle of this area is worthless because you can't reel it in. So I like to catch it by the rocks or by the land over there because you can get it to start bouncing off of those areas and it'll swim back to you. Otherwise, you're going to lose this big sucker. It's a big fish. I'm talking a big fish. Nothing like we caught before here. So far in this game. I mean, the carts were big. There's some other big fish we've caught, but nothing this big. Even the burbot and the walleye were somewhat big. The muskie was bigger. But this fish is like way bigger. There it is to the right. But we can't catch it right there, so there's no sense in even trying for that one. We're going to look closer to land. Don't frustrate yourself trying to catch this fish. Because it's easy to get frustrated with it. Because if you cast for it, all right here. Now, you see how, first of all, I got to change tackle. I got to change bait, but they're right there. So, I actually was on it already. I forgot. So, you see how the land's pretty close right here? It can bounce into that land and come back to us before it gets 100 feet out. So, we're going to go for it right here. Don't let them surprise bite your bait either, because they can be a long ways from it and still bite your bait. Got it. Got one. Like I said, there's no sense in fighting with it too hard. It's got to swim into that land and start bouncing back. And then it gets tired and it starts fighting some more. Where you lose a lot of them is when you don't get close enough to the land. I think we're close enough, but I'm not positive. We're going to see as it hits this land. Looks like it's starting to bounce back already. About 55 feet out. See, it's bouncing back to us. Can't get too much further out because it's already hitting the land. These are kind of fun fish to catch, but you got to have the right strategy. You don't have the right strategy, you're going to lose them every time. See that, guys? They're just too big to try to catch them in the middle of the river. Or the lake, I mean. I'm going to show you where we are before we get through and after we pull it in. So you know where to come if you play this game yourself. These weed fishing resort, it's kind of hard to find nowadays, but they do have some out there on eBay and a couple other sources. You got to keep on looking because some of them are pretty expensive because they're limited in quantity. But we bought one maybe 3 months ago, so they're findable. If you already have one, then that makes it even easier. Just be careful with these games because if they get scratched, then you got to try to get another one. That's what happened to us. See, with different fish, you do different techniques, but this works with this fish. Close enough to land, he's bouncing back to us. He's still fighting real hard, you see? But he's going to get tired. And then we'll start getting him in. He's keeping us at 56 feet right now. We get him into 55, but he keeps hitting this land and he can't go no further. And he's going to get tired of all this fighting. So we got the easy job, he got the hard one. He's got his mouth on a hook, trying to pull out. But this takes a lot of patience too, don't it, James? Because you really want to pull them in right now, but you can't do that. You gotta let them swim around and get tired.
Okay.
These are worth a lot of points too. Especially if you can get them as a bonus fish, which is not a bonus today, but that's okay.
And if you catch them in real life, do you make some money?
I'm not sure. Now that I don't know. Can somebody comment on the video if you're a real life fisherman? How exactly, I mean, you probably could, because there's a lot of meat. You see, it's a big fish. But I'm not sure. I've never fished for a living. I've fished for fun. Or for something to eat, but never for a living. And try to sell it. So I wouldn't know that. I'm not sure how good a meal it makes. I'm not sure what it tastes like. I'm not even sure where you catch a Hyneria at, tell you the truth.
Alright, when's my gas card?
I don't know. I'll look at the email today and see if it's tracking information is put out yet. See, it's starting to come in. It's getting tired. You don't want to let it get too far in the red. I'd keep this one in the yellow. Because it can still break your line if you're not careful. And that's very frustrating. Once you fought with it this long, you got it tired and it's coming in now, just be very careful. right, let's take a picture of this one, big one. And they got one fish that's bigger than that here. That's a sea. That was a pretty big fish for a sea, huh? I wonder what happened to that other one was right here. If it didn't disappear, we'd go after that one too. But it looks like it disappeared on us. He's going to go real slow after in this area. It pops up, we'll go after it. Looks like it's seen its partner get caught and it swam away. So what we could do now, since let's go and see if there's one over here, but if not, this is the area I normally catch them in, tell you the truth, guys. Normally you catch them right in here, bouncing back and forth between the land and your boat. There's another one, but it's too far in the middle of the river. No sense in wasting our time. We caught one. Let's go back over here. I'm going to show you where you can catch a different type of fish. It's called a cutthroat trout. And it's a trout fish with some red on its neck. That's why I call it cutthroat. Just because of the looks of it. They're smaller trout. You know, we've been catching some bigger fish that are trout. And then there's the brown trout. It's more the brown trout size, I would say. It's right over in here. Let me go ahead and change bait and tackle. Because you always want to go after different catches. We've already gotten the Hyneria. Let's go ahead and get something different now. When I do the tournament here, there's a lure fishing tournament, I do it right here. Because you normally can catch quite a few fish here in a short amount of time. It's a pretty good place to do it. In fact, we might try a little lure fishing here next after we pull this guy in. That's another silver salmon. Oh, it's a new one to them. All right, we got a new catch. It's a good thing. Let's try lure fishing right here. Let's pull in just a little closer. Trying to stop and go technique. There we go. I've cast too far away from where I see the fish swimming that time. Female sockeye summer. New record. All right. Hey. All right, that's male sockeye summer. Thank you very much. There's a cutthroat trout. Let's hopefully get one. The little bitty fish, those little ones right there. Another lake trout, I think. Yep. Hey. Yeah, I thought that was going to make us go in there. We didn't get a cutthroat trout, but that's the area you do it in. You know, that's okay. So we're going to have a cut scene after that. We'll go ahead and let y'all go. We appreciate that y'all joining us for this video. Where on earth did you catch that? What tackle did you use?
Alright, thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you guys all next time. And remember, if you're new here, please hit like and subscribe.
All right, thank you. Bye.